New Year's is around the corner and my 2024 resolutions are still sitting there like unread emails. But hey, at least I've got new clothes I made. I'm thankful for the plants that did not die, my husband who tolerates my mood swings, and my brain that powers through my overthinking marathons. As for my bank balance, let's just say it's one thing I'm leaving out of my gratitude list. It knows what it did. Today's look, a waistcoat I made from an old shirt. It's giving chic, it's giving sustainable, it's giving I might not have my life together, but my outfit sure is. For breakfast, I'm making guacamole toast because I got the avocado for a bargain price. The day I pay full price for one of those overpriced green beauties, that's when I'll know I have truly made it in life. Oh, and in my infinite wisdom, I decided to grow avocado plants from the seeds and I planted it in our farm. One plant did not make it, but the other two are thriving. If they ever bear fruit in my timeline, I'll consider it a personal achievement.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is grey, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in. I know must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. No, I can't make it through.
I have been binge watching Christmas movies like my life depends on it. And the funny part is, I'm Hindu and I don't even celebrate Christmas. But do I get excited about it? Absolutely. Is it the cheesy movies, the over-the-top decorations everywhere, or the fact that I went to a Christian school and observed the vibe? Who knows? All I know is that every December I mentally transform into a Hallmark character waiting for a small town Christmas miracle. I have got this gorgeous floral print fabric that's just screaming, turn me into a dress. I'm using 4 meters of this pure cotton fabric to make a simple and cute dress. Using the basic bodice block, I have made changes to the neck and the length. First, I cut out the lining fabric like a pro and then used it as a template to cut the main fabric. That's the front of the lining fabric, the back, and then the front of the main fabric and the back. Using this template, I have cut out the sleeves, and this is the sleeves. And then cut out 2 tiers based on this template. So this is the first tier and the second tier that I have. First, tackle those darts on the front and the back like you're sculpting a masterpiece, but with fabric instead of clay. Do the same for the main fabric, because if your dress isn't curvy in all the right places, what's the point? Now place the back on top of the front with right sides facing each other and sew the shoulders like they have no chance of running away. Do this with the lining fabric as well. Now place the main fabric on top of the lining fabric, right sides facing each other, basically like they are in a fabric relationship, and sew the neckline like it's a commitment that can't be undone.
Where did it go? The feeling of thirst, desire to be, or rocking my heels. I'm numb as a poison, flows in my veins. Guess I got used to avoiding the pain. I know must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I'll let it slide.
Now pin the lining together and then the main fabric together like they are long lost friends reuniting, then sew them up like there is no turning back. Let's make this bond official. Look at that, it fits like a dream. No awkward bulges or anything. The left side is still open though because I'll be adding zipper later. Alright, let's dive into the fun part, gathering. First add basting stitches on one side of both the tiers. Then start gathering them like you're collecting all the good vibes. It's like fabric origami but with more ruffles and less precision. Now let's sew the first tier to the main fabric of the bodice, then attach the second tier to the first one, because we are all about building up those levels of fabulousness, one stitch at a time. Now let's cut the lining fabric. Fold the fabric once and then fold it again into a triangle as shown. Using this template, calculate your waist, because sewing is not just sewing, but it's also geometry, architecture and a full body workout. Who knew making clothes could also give your brain and body a good stretch? One minute you're sewing and the next thing you know it's been 4 hours and you have skipped both water and food. Clearly my sewing machine is the only thing that's been fed today. Luckily my husband swooped in and ordered my favorite podi idli from IDC. Ever since I tried it in Rameshwaram, plain idli just feels sad. This is basically my go-to meal when I have to take a decision very quickly. At this point, everyone who has visited our home has tried it and loved it. I'm gonna mark 4 inch from here and then 4 inch from here and then put up a basting stitch and gather it. After gathering, fold the sleeves and stitch the sides. Once that's done, fold the edges and leave enough space to insert the elastic and stitch it. And once that's done, insert the elastic, stitch the elastic and finish the remaining part. The battery ran out, so I couldn't record that step. Now attach the sleeves to the armhole. Now let's add zipper. Mark 1.5 inches from the armhole and then from this point mark 10 inches and mark these points on the other side as well. I just realized I forgot to buy a zipper when I bought the fabric. I have got only these 2 zippers left and neither of them match. But honestly, I'm too lazy to step out, so black zipper it is. Pin the zipper where you have marked it and sew it in place. Once that's done, show some love to the armhole and sew it too. Now sew the main fabric at the zipper end, following by the lining fabric. Finally, double fold the lining fabric and sew it up like you're wrapping a gift, and then do the same thing with the main fabric. Perfectly wrapped up and ready to shine. Just when I thought I was done and tried on the dress, everything looked perfect. Until the zipper broke. What a plot twist. I had a mini emotional breakdown. I paused, I took 3 long breaths, and like a true seamstress, I removed the zipper, added the blue one. Oh, did I mention I also pierced my finger with the needle? Because what's a sewing project without a little blood, sweat and tears, right? Thanks universe. But hey, all's well that ends well. And now my zipper is so flawless you would never guess it even exists.
Said you were too tired to walk the line. I said then hold